All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my YouTube videos. In this occasion, I'd like to present a journal about critical thinking. And the title here is Effects of Storytelling on Improving EFL Students' Critical Thinking and Reading Comprehension. A study by Jaif Sahibzada, Yar Muhammad Bahrami, Ahmad Zai Azaz Kanias, and Susan Hussein Lafta. Before it, I'd like to introduce myself. Hello, my name is Anataya Nurftrah Tasyawfi. My student number is 45, and I'm from academic speaking class. All right, let's start with the introduction. As a student, we often hear the term story and storytelling, right? And as a human being, we often experiment to listening or sharing a story, and it is a fun experience for me. We can argue that stories is an attractive and interesting way of getting attention and also presenting a story. Abramson in 1998 also argued that storytelling is a very important foundation of the teaching profession, and it can be beneficial in improving students' speaking as well as listening skills. And the problem here is most of students in Afghanistan have difficulty in reading and listening. So the solution is using storytelling, because through storytelling, teachers engage learners actively in class participations. Okay, next is the research question. The research question here is, first, what is the effect of storytelling on improving reading comprehension and critical thinking on EFL students? Number two, is there any significant difference between in storytelling with regards of improving critical thinking and reading comprehension among EFL students? Okay, let's move to the literature review. The first one is from Ellis and Brewster in 2014. They argued that stories are highly motivating and can help develop positive attitudes towards the foreign language and language learning. They can link fantasy and the imagination with the child's real world. And an argument from Rivera in 2016, storytelling and story reading are the tools to enhance reading comprehension. And from Miller and Penikoff in 2008, storytelling is an effective way to improve the learner's academic performance in reading and writing. It also has the ability to motivate children to connect with their learning to advance the art of education and pursue lifelong literacy. And the last one is from Haven and Darcy from 2007. Storytelling is an effective tool for developing early literacy, and it helps reading comprehension skills of the students. I already summed up the literature review that listed on the journal by giving this for literature review from Ellis and Brewster, Rivera, Miller and Penikoff, and also Haven and Darcy. Okay, now let's move to the next discussion. Okay, the methodology. The method first is the participants. There are 27 intermediate junior EFL undergraduate students from the English department of Kandahar University. They shared the same first language. It is Pashto and Dari, and were selected through performance in their placement test. And the research design and materials. The research design is used quasi-experimental research with one experimental group, and the materials or the instrument is used objective tests, pre-test and post-test, and reading comprehension tests. For the objective test, it contains 23 questions for measuring reading comprehension. And this second instrument is pretest and posttest, which is contain 38 multiple choices, 19 for critical thinking, and 20 for reading comprehension. And here's the procedures. First is placement test, pretest, 10-week session of treatment, and post-test. And the data analyzing procedure, both pretest and post-test were administered in Microsoft Excel using SPSS version, and the result presented in tables and graphs. And this is the findings. You can take a look at the graphs here. The purple one indicates the critical thinking post-test, and for the maroon color indicates the comprehension post-test. Their results shows they have improved in reading comprehension as well in critical thinking section, while their results also indicate they have both higher scores in critical thinking section than reading comprehension section. Okay, now let's move to the another findings. This is the table of mean scores of reading comprehension and critical thinking pre and post test of storytelling course. As a research, the average score of the students who participated in the storytelling group was 31 in the critical thinking pretest section. Then the average score improved to 40, from 31 to 40. On the other hand, the pretest in the reading section averaged 20, and the post-test increased to 34. The average results show that the pretest and post-test have improved in both areas of critical thinking and reading comprehension. And this is the discussion. The results show improvements in students' reading comprehension and critical thinking when doing storytelling. And it is supported by the arguments from Phillips, Taamneh, Goodfish, and Harvey, who wrote that storytelling improves reading comprehension. And the critical thinking aspects of students' has also improved from 31 to 40, and supported by those arguments from Belletz and Dalla, Chan, Palmer, and the others. So we already arrived to the conclusion. The conclusion is storytelling has an important role in the development of literacy and language. It strengthens reading comprehension and critical thinking. This is important for all major students, especially EFL students. Storytelling contains elements that make learners think about meaning and understanding. The elements are inferences, suspense, exploring themes, genre, symbols, thinking, and literary terms. And for the recommendation, the EFL department should include storytelling in their curriculum. It helps students develop literacy skills as it plays as an important role in developing language skills in a variety of areas. All right, that's all from my presentation. I hope it's beneficial for you. I would like to say thank you for the time and your attention. And if you have any comments, suggestions, or questions, just leave your comments in the comment section. All right, thank you and see you in the next video. Bye.